Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bloodborne walkthrough Lorethrough series. This is episode 16, and after the whole exchange between Lawrence and Willem, the memory that we saw, we are now able to head on our way to Byrgenwerth. So, we're going to do that. Now, we are going to go to the Cathedral Ward. We're going to go meet Alfred. Make our way to the to Byrgenwerth by the way of the Forbidden Woods. I hate the Forbidden Woods. The first part of it's not bad, but the second part, oh my gosh, it stinks. It stinks. And we're actually going to meet an NPC of the Old Hunters DLC.
Sorry, Dee. I've only
Used her blood last time. Okay. Go this way. Run past these guys. Go see our son bro, Alfred. Who's the same, I believe it's the same voice actor who voiced Valtyr, but totally different character. He is not a son, bro. There we go, shiny coins. There's that. I'm not messing with that guy. Some twin bloodstone shards. Remember there, we already came from there. From the alley, that's where the alley is. Here's this little section where, Alfred. Pick up something interesting on the body right here. We're gonna get a tempering blood gemstone. This is Alfred.
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward.
Huh.
If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. There's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Byrgenwerth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Cainhurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the church's blood healing. The ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search. for the path to Canehurst Castle.
So he's an
I bid you
executioner,
farewell.
and he's looking
It
for
has been a
Canehurst
pleasure.
Castle.
May the good blood guide your way.
And that's what I was talking about. Canehurst is Bloodborne's take on vampires, and they are literally vampires, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And he's really interesting. His questline is, it's not that great. Pick up antidotes here. I'll talk about, but we just got some more information about Bird, and that's where we're going. And that's when the game starts opening up, and password. I forgot to close the. Here, the old blood opens, and this guy's already dead. And of course, he's got Madman's knowledge on him. I don't know why he has Madman's knowledge on him. I mean, was he sitting there waiting for us the whole time for a hunter to come through with the correct password? Did he just stay there and go mad? I mean... Ugh, I hate this, but let's try to get... Let's try to finish this as quickly as possible, or at least this first section. But it's got a really cool secret to it. Secret area that you can access and find in something that blew my mind when I first played this game. Twin Bloodstone shards, so now I can start upgrading the Huh?
This dance finished.
He was trying to get us oil urns so this guy could burn us. Our parrying job sucked. Go up here. Sweet. That made blood bullets, actually. Come up here and get a couple items. Get more Madman's knowledge and another adept blood gemstone. I think because we've been doing the chalice dungeons as we go, what we have on is excellent. Way better. Now let's go on into the village. Or excuse me, into the Forbidden Woods. Get our lantern. There's not too much lore, I think, in this episode. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. Rose. More antidotes. Coming up is a trap. Here, there's going to be some shards, I believe. Yep, stone shards. And right there, if you step on that, it's a trap. Do not. Something's right there. It's gonna come down. You see the spikes? It's gonna come down and hit you, kill you. Got you. Here. put on our throwing knives and some. Here, shall we? Look at the damage. It scales with skill, which is really nice. We're doing more of a quality build here. But I do want to get my strength up a bit to use the Kirk hammer a little bit. But I do like the Kirk hammer. Try to be a jack of all trades. Now they're not. Bunch of jerks. Off. These guys are dropping a lot of blood vials, which is nice. So, I believe I want to go this way first, but I don't want to. There is a trap. I want to go to the trap. Ah, no, I won't. Lots of twin bloods. Upgrade the rifle spear. This way? I believe this way is a trap. Yeah, so if you slide that bridge right there, that will collapse and you'll slide down into it. So we're gonna take this upper one. Right here. Beast blood pellet here. Another trap coming up as well. We don't want to hit. Go around it. We're going to go up here. That's a trap right there. And there's the very nice welcome. We're going to go this way. Go all the way around. See a lot of villagers waiting to ambush. But this is a very important NPC that's going to give us an item that we're going to need.
A hunter of beasts, are you? Glory be. You know not the value you possess. But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt, unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. A most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you
The
strength.
gift of the Godhead will grant you strength.
I'm unquestionably certain.
So he's talking about going around using the tonsil stone. We're gonna read that right now. Going around the church where we did in the last episode, and end up where I spoke to those 2 NPCs in the houses and beat those 2 hunters. And then the giant alien will take us to a secret area. That's your little hint. A last deformed rock, or perhaps a meteorite, appears useless but possesses some odd gravitational force that prevents irradiance. Dubious Soul once said, step lightly around to the right of the Great Cathedral, that's where we're, right to the Great Cathedral where Amelia's boss room is, and seek an ancient shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. And they look like eyes, don't they? It looks like fossilized mutant, or excuse me, alien eyes. That way is an awesome secret area that we're going to come back and do. Got that ready, and actually I need to use that for coming in. That's not what I meant to. Here. Another armor set, the White Church set. Tired of the special church doctors. These doctors are superiors to the black preventative hunters and specialists in extremely backed blood ministration and scourge of the beast. They believe that medicine is not a means of treatment, but rather a method of research, and that some knowledge can only be obtained by exposing oneself to the sickness. So they're inflicting the sickness upon. They're doing some. The church is doing some nasty experiments. They're doing some nasty experiments. He's around here. I'm being very cautious. Still the safest way to take those guys out. Get Beast Roar here. Ugh. It's an arcane weapon. One of the forbidden hunter tools made by irreverent Izzy. Borrow the strength of a terrible undead dark beast, if only for a moment, to blast the surrounding foes with the strong force of roaring beast. Indescribable sounds broadcast the caster's own vocal cords, which begs the question, what terrible things lurk deep within the frames of men? It's real interesting we get that here. Do not pull that lever.
Dance finished.
Still saying this town's finished? Boy, those guys are annoying. Go back down in the village and explore a bit before we continue on. This way. Enter the village a little and do it the proper way. Go down here. Get more beast blood pellet here. We're gonna drop down. That's a trap as well, but we'll drop down. Get the item that's down there. Did I not get that? Okay. Now we can go back that way. Pungent blood cocktail. Get that shortcut in a second. It's just a little mini shortcut. More pungent blood cocktail. There's the entrance of the village from here. More blood vials, which is great. Anyone, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's go down here. Pick up 4 antidotes. Not necessarily useful, but actually they are useful. I'm sorry, shouldn't be saying that. They are useful, especially a certain swampy area that we'll get to. Now we can go through this way. Not worry about the Molotov guys. Now the ghouls are here. back and get that item. So up this way. And around again. Make sure we're on your. I think even it's a useful item. Ember, but close to the shortcut. Wait to get it, because it'll make a heck of a lot. Ah, it is very important. 10 Molotov cocktails. There's gonna be a cannon guy. Why didn't I get the post? So we're gonna want to go from house to house. Go dashing this way. Die, we can come back here. This was the locked house. Have to go through all that again. So we're gonna want to dash.
Beast! Oh, foul beast!
That's the first part. There's the cannon. Dash here. Now, then. Diagonal. Sense. I thought I got you. That was too early. That was on me. Blood pellet. I think we got here. Yep. Yep, we got him. Okay, we're good. Whew. Now, let's go into this right here. Shortcut is. That guy's gonna be nasty. He's gonna turn into a snake guy. there's the other shortcut for later in the level, but let's go back up and get the items and encounter a very strange NPC. I love this. This is so cool. Make sure I got everything. Not this. Now, don't fight this guy. We want to send him to Yoseka. He is, if you invite him to Odin Chapel, he's going to kill everyone there, because he's actually a beast. We'll come back and get that. No, we'll go. No. We'll go encounter him first. Right there, eating a corpse. Don't fight him. Talk to him.
Whoa! Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster. Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots.
Uh-huh.
And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens? Well, I'll be. Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own. Oh, you're giving me hope. Terribly kind of you. Take this. It's all I can offer us, thanks.
Pungent blood cocktail.
Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own.
He's drunk off the blood. He's a drunk. Let's go get the cannon. It's the last thing we gotta get here. And we can unlock the shortcut, which is awesome. Okay, so here. We got the cannon. Got the cannon! Large prototype firearms fashioned by the workshop heretics of the powder kegs. Use of this weapon is equivalent to toting mountain cannon, complete with its ridiculous weight, staggering kick. A lavish use of quicksilver bullets into battle. Such a monstrosity, it was doomed from the start, and indeed its development was cut short, yet against impossibility, gigantic foes. It might be just like that. So this way is the shortcut. Yep. Is this way I'm going to show you this elevator right here. We're going to unlock that later. That's going to be our last shortcut for part 2 of the right here. Get those snake bros. spotted that, not yet. Down there's the way forward. But we ain't about that life right now. We are about getting the heck out of here right now. And meet the first NPC of the DLC, actually. Here. The antidote. Open this door. Talk to this guy. This constable
A
uniform.
new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Valtyr, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
Sure.
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune.
It's great, he gives us a
symbol
Carol.
of the League.
Impurity.
The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates. Now, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing. And each other. Always. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing, and each other. The League, they do, and...
Now, I'm going to read his rune, but I don't want to talk about Valtyr until we get to the Old Hunters DLC, so bear with me on that one. But we got the rune. It's awesome. And it's just it's a PvP covenant. And it's really, really cool, and we'll get to that when we get to the DLC. But let's read the rune. Well, let's actually level up first.
Very well. Farewell, good hunt.
Upgrade the rifle spear. Nice. And I'll save that. So let's rune. Put it on. Care rune that transcribed inhuman sounds. This rune discovered inside forbidden beast eater came to symbolize impurity in the oath of the League. Confederates of the League cooperate with the hunters other worlds and hunt and discover vermin. Vermin writhe within filth. Root of man's impurity. Crush all vermin without hesitation. We'll get to this. This is specifically for the DLC. But, we'll get to that. Anyway, guys, I'm running a little long, but we finished the first part of the woods. On the next part, I think we're going to do a really cool hidden area where I pointed it out. But thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.